Good morning and welcome to the Australian Stock Report's online morning update for the 26th of June 2012. Global markets resumed their slide overnight amid renewed pessimism over the ability of European leaders to fix the region's debt problems. Wall Street logged declines of more than 1% after German Chancellor Merkel again objected to the idea of issuing euro-backed sovereign bonds to help bring down government bond yields. Investors were also cautious ahead of this week's EU summit, with billionaire investor George Soros warning of a dramatic escalation of the debt crisis if no meaningful agreement is reached by officials. The negative developments even overshadowed some surprisingly upbeat US housing and manufacturing data, with the focus instead remaining squarely focused on Europe's woes. The equity weakness didn't translate into wholesale losses among the major commodities. Oil was down slightly and gold jumped more than 1% due to its safe haven appeal. The risk-off trade was also supportive of the US dollar, which rose against a number of other currencies. A new bailout request from Cyprus and the murky details surrounding Spain's aid request contributed to the euro's declines, whilst the Aussie dollar briefly fell below parity on concerns the EU summit will end in another failure. The SPI was sold off heavily in the overnight session, with the index facing initial resistance at 4,000 before extending its losses all the way down to a low around 39.55. The bearish night overseas is set to negatively impact Aussie shares this morning. The local market is on track to open around 30 points weaker.